Nobody really tells you this part, but it matters because the thing is, no one completely knows what they're doing. Not when they start, and honestly, not even years into doing it. And if they say they do, they don't. There are always things that are going to come up, things you didn't plan for, lessons you learn as you go. You don't need to have everything figured out before you start. You just need to trust that when challenges come up, you'll figure them out. This is something I struggle with a lot, especially with ADHD. I get stuck in analysis paralysis, thinking everything has to be perfect before I even begin something. But if I keep living like that, I'd never get anything done. So even with the smallest things, I just tell myself, just start. And somehow the rest of it always follows. This is probably why I say trust the process so much, or that just truly going off of vibes, because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just experimenting and figuring it out as I go. For the center of the sunflower, I used butcher paper that I already had, and I just cut spikes into the edge. Once I felt like I had enough, I glued and rolled all the pieces together, and I used a 3/4 inch PVC pipe to put the center of the sunflower. I sketched out a template of a petal and began cutting some yellow crepe paper to make the petals. Once I had that done, I repeated what I've done with previous flowers, and I used the floral wire and hot glued it down the center of each petal. Make sure that I will link all the materials that I used in the description. I believe almost everything was from Amazon. Once the petals were made, I just started to hot glue them to the center of the flower, and then I made sure to space the petals out and then fill in the gaps after completing the first row. I finished gluing all of the petals onto the flower and then ended up calling it a night. But the next day I woke up and started working on the stem. I used a heat gun to shape the 5-foot PVC pipe to give it a slight bend so that the flower wasn't shooting straight up. Then I cut out some greenery to cover the base of the center of the flower to hide the bottom part of the butcher paper. I made some leaves and then also wrapped the pipe in green crepe paper as well. I really didn't know how I was going to attach the flower to the stem, but after some thought, I took some floral foam and glued it to the underside of the flower and wrapped it in crepe paper as well. I then stuck 4 wooden skewers that I just got from my kitchen into the floral foam. I was then able to place the flower onto the stem. I looked up what a sunflower symbolizes, and it's growth, success, resilience, and strength, which honestly fits perfect for new beginnings.